Welcome in, my beautiful Pisces friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. All right, everyone, we have an important date coming up here that is marking a major turning point for all of us. November the 15th, the asteroid Vesta moves into the sign of Capricorn. This is going to ignite a fire within us. You're definitely going to feel it. So in Roman mythology, Vesta is the goddess of hearth, home, and sacred fire. So over the next 2 weeks, you're going to feel like you want to build something meaningful, that you want to treat your goals and work as sacred service, and dedication is going to turn into mastery. This is where you're taking the power within you and you are wielding it in the world and actually making a dent in the world for yourself. Okay, so this is what this energy is bringing in. It is supporting all of us. And what I wanted to do today is to pull some messages to see what it is that your soul needs to hear around this energy. So let's get into it. All right, Pisces, let's call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So we are going to first start with a spirit animal card. So this is a spirit animal that is coming forward for you today with a message as you are moving through this energy. And we are getting the Elephant Queen. So you may have seen an elephant recently. This is your confirmation. And if you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So it's bringing to you a message about going your own way. Don't allow others to determine your future, Pisces. Find your own path and walk it with courage and conviction. So once again, don't allow others to determine your future. Find your own path and walk it with courage and conviction. Maybe there are people in your life that are telling you what you should do, how you should live your life, but Spirit is encouraging you to do what it is that you desire to do. Okay, so go your own way. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we are getting here is the Ace of Cups. This is you going your own way, making that choice, that decision to do so. I'm seeing you with an open heart and a lot of blessings that are flowing in. And Spirit is actually encouraging you to walk your path with an open heart and an open mind at this time. There is a new experience you are about to enter, and I'm seeing your heart singing here. So the Ace of Cups, and we have the Moon card. There may be things that don't make sense in your life. Maybe you're feeling confused or lost or even feeling anxious. Things are going to make sense for you, and the guidance and clarity that you need right now, Spirit is delivering that to you. Okay, so whatever's been in the dark is now going to surface and you're going to be able to see it. The Moon card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. We also have the Six of Pentacles. Things are going to really work out for you, Pisces. Wherever you are in your life's experience, know that Spirit is supporting you at this time and things are going to work out for you. So any kind of fear or anxiety you have around something not working out, they want you to release that and bring peace to your heart. Okay? So I'm seeing this beautiful, positive wave of energy that is coming in, and they want you to ride this wave. Now, I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, Pisces, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So I want you to pay attention to the numbers 1, the number 18, and the number 6. These are light codes that are connecting you to this message, to this reading, and the energy of Vesta moving into Capricorn. Okay, so these numbers might be showing up individually or they're showing up in a sequence somewhere. So pay attention to these. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So we can see that this cup is overflowing. There's a beautiful golden light that is coming through. This is something that Spirit wants you to connect with. As you are showing up in the world, in your life's experiences, they want you to show up with an overflowing heart. Sometimes we are stepping into the world with an empty heart or a half full heart. But they want you to take the time to make sure that you are overflowing with love, overflowing with peace before you show up somewhere. And I feel this is going to be incredibly important because this does have to do with your self-care and self-love. Some of you may have been neglecting yourself, and Spirit is reminding you to take care of your physical body, your mental health, your spirit, to carve out time in your day-to-day life to take care of your physical body. Okay, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here. I'm just reading into the energies of the cards. So if there is something physically going on with you, please go get that looked at, okay? And this Ace of Cups is unlocking this beautiful experience for you. And I feel that this is a manifestation that is coming to fruition. It is something that you have set an intention around, something that you have been praying for. And we just had the 1111 portal. So perhaps you did some sort of a ritual on that day and it's unlocked this experience. This is the beginning. It is marking a fresh start for you around something specific. And I do feel this has to do with heart-related matters, right? So things that you're passionate about. This has to do with love. This has to do with connection. This has to do with communication and creativity and how you are applying that in the world. So, you know, I'm seeing someone that is coming to terms with something and clearing the air around some sort of miscommunication here. I'm also seeing you connecting to someone on a different level, maybe finding a different way of communicating. I'm also seeing a channel for you to creatively express yourself. Maybe one way wasn't working and another way will. And I'm seeing you connecting directly to the hearts of individuals in your lives. I'm seeing someone who is making a choice. Maybe it's just for this month or maybe just for today as you're watching this reading, where you're not going to connect to the masks and the layers of others, but you're directly going to hit their heart. And that's where you're going to stay and that's where you're going to direct that connection. So anything that is out of love that they may be doing, you're not connecting with that so much. You're just connecting with the heart center, the loving version of them. This is really interesting because I feel some of you have done some healing work, and this has allowed your heart to be replenished with more love and energy. And I feel some of you are not taking things too personally right now. We are going through retrogrades, miscommunications, and things are going to happen that sometimes interfere with our path, interfere with a connection. So you just being aware of that and staying open-minded, open-hearted is what's going to help you move through this energy. But know that you are about to enter an experience of abundance. We've stepped through the abundance portal, the 1111 portal, and now you're in this energy where as this asteroid moves into the sign of Capricorn, it is igniting a fire within us. It is our heart center that is expanding and then unleashing that into the world. So whatever you unleash into the world that is tied to your heart center, your heart chakra, love, unconditional love, you're going to see that coming back tenfold. So I want you to be ready for this and prepare yourself to actually get into the world and spread love around. We have renewal here as well. I'm seeing a lot of healing taking place or some sort of a breakthrough in your healing process. And I'm seeing some of you entering the world on a new note. It's almost like you've been through something dark. You know, you may have been hurt. Maybe this was by a lover, a romantic relationship. This might have been through a family member, and you've been in the dark for a while. And maybe you have been doing some work on yourself, getting to know yourself better on a deeper level. And because you've been doing the work, you're starting to see a lot of success in it. You're understanding yourself better. You're understanding a situation better that is unlocking this new experience within it. Okay, so This is also about you being of service. This is you offering your sacred service to the world. This is about you turning dedication into mastery, right? This is you dedicating or devoting yourself to something that you're passionate about, that has to do with inspiring and teaching others. There's a lot that you have to offer here, Pisces. And I'm seeing some of you standing on stage and talking to people, sharing your story, or there's something that you have learned over the last few years that you can share with others. I'm seeing your voice being very powerful. And I see that you connect actually with people on a heart-to-heart level. And I'm getting admiration here. I'm getting well-wishers. I'm seeing people that really enjoy what it is that you have to share, but also enjoy just your presence, you being there. You're very loving. It's your energy. People can feel it. And here we have something that is about to surface from the darkness. Something that has been sitting there for a while and now is coming through and would like to be expressed or would like to be spoken. What is this for you, Pisces? I'm seeing a lot of emotions. I'm seeing feelings and things that you've kept to yourself, but they need to be expressed now. Now, this might not be for everyone where you're feeling this expression or need to share. For some of you, this is you just getting to learn and, work with yourself better, or to understand yourself and why you do the things that you do better. And this is about you understanding that your uniqueness, your weirdness is your power, right? I'm hearing someone saying that they're a loser, or they feel that they're not good enough. Someone who is constantly competing with themselves and finding that they're not able to really connect with who they really are or what they're meant to do. This might not be you. This might be somebody around you, Pisces, that you're supporting, offering your love, offering your guidance to, right? So I'm seeing this actually shifting. It's slow and it's gradual, but it's definitely happening. Now, the other thing I'm picking up here is your intuition and your sensory abilities, your ability to connect with spirit. This is actually starting to amplify, and it's a power that you have within yourself, a gift that is strengthening. Some of you are going to find that you have dormant gifts that are starting to spark, and it's unlocking something within you, a new experience with this gift. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here. So we have two wolves. These are other spirit animals that are coming forward for you today. And they're wanting you to trust your gut instincts and your intuition and your inner knowing. Sometimes when we are going through an experience, we're seeing things, we feel something different or we sense something different. They want you to trust that inner knowing, that feeling that you're getting, and they want you to tune into what your body is communicating to you. Your body is your biggest communicator. Sometimes we put things off or ignore what it is that our body is saying, but you want to definitely tune in and feel into your body and see what that's communicating to you. Okay? And the full moon. When's the next full moon? I think it's going to be coming up in December. So now up until the next full moon, there is something that is unraveling. And I want you to save this video and actually watch it during the next full moon in your life to see what unraveled, what has surfaced from the background, something that was always there but you couldn't see because it was in the nighttime, right? We are usually living through the daytime. It's busy, it's loud, so we don't really see the things or hear the things we do when we're in the nighttime. I don't know if any of you have gone out for a walk at like midnight. It is super quiet, right? The world is completely different at night than it is in the daytime. So there's something here happening in the quietude of your life. Spirit is communicating to you through your dreams, the evening hours. So you may be hearing wolves howling or owls hooting, bats flying around, nocturnal animals. Some of you are nocturnal, right? Maybe you have a job and you work graveyards, night shift. That's coming in as a sign, and there's some sort of message that is coming in through those evening hours. Like there's something that Spirit is communicating to you in those evening hours, but know that through the darkness, through the things that sometimes feel like We can't see through them. There's a purpose and a reason for us going through that, because it connects us to this other realm, this other way of, you know, taking information in or understanding something. So they want you to trust that wherever you are right now, even if it's through a period of darkness, you are meant to be there. This is all a part of your soul's evolution. You are actually ascending through this process. And again, you have a lot of support here. So I'm getting Goddess Hecate coming through. Some of you have been working with this goddess. So that's just a confirmation that she's coming through for you now. And anything, like some of you are doing shadow work. You're working on yourself and you're working through some of the things that you feel have been a weakness, but they're becoming your greatest strengths. This is what I'm seeing here. And I'm getting stomping. I don't know if any of you have been hearing stomping or like footsteps recently. And I'm seeing some of you tripping in a dream. Like, you know how sometimes when we jump out of bed, it's because we feel like we fell in a dream or tripped over something. I feel you've been having these kinds of experiences. So share with me if you have. And the other thing here is I'm getting you waking up just before 6 a.m. It's almost like your body is naturally waking up just before the clock strikes 6 a.m. So the number 6 here is going to be prominent. It's also the frequency and the energy of love. So as you're rising in the morning, they want you to rise and cultivate the energy of love and light within you. We have this beautiful positive wave of energy coming in where things are going to work out for you. Even if you feel like you're in a period of darkness right now, this darkness is that wave that is coming in that is washing you out into light. Okay, so yeah, we've got water energy here as well, golden light. Pay attention to anything gold you're seeing. Maybe there is some sort of a golden glow around. I'm getting someone that bought like bronzer or golden lotion that you put on your skin. So it's giving you that golden look. It could be a tan as well. Maybe you tanned recently and that's coming through. But there's forward movement. There's a lot of good things that are about to come your way if they already haven't come in. You're going to find that you're in a position of support. You know, maybe you are somebody that is supporting someone that may be going through a dark period. And you're really good at that. And maybe this is the kind of work that you do and it is something important for you. So you're being of service here, sacred service, as you are guiding, inspiring, and helping others, right? I'm also seeing that money energy is incoming. So someone might pay you back. You may have lent money to someone and they're going to pay you back, or like there's this influx of money energy coming in. So you might receive money through, I don't know, a loan. You applied for a loan, or it's a tax return, or it's some sort of like credit you got on, you know, your electricity or your water bill, like something like that. It's not big, but it's definitely coming in, and I feel it's trickling in. And it's not just necessarily money energy. You might be feeling better. Maybe you had a cold recently and you've been down for a little while, right? And you're finding like, okay, finally this cold is starting to leave me and I'm able to now get back to what is important. So this is why it's important that some of you take care of your physical body, right? Because I remember when I worked my 9-to-5 career, I would still go to work sick. This is before COVID. And even when we're sick, our employers sometimes expect us to come to work because we're short-staffed or like whatever it is. But there's energy here that is shifting. And, you know, every time I've ever gone through a shift and I'm elevating in my life experience, I either get a cold or something happens and it's not usually a good thing. That's a pattern I've recognized in my own life. It's like the change or the challenge I have to experience before the leveling up. Some of you might be going through this and they're letting, like the 5 of Pentacles, right? Hardships, challenges. We are going through retrograde energies still, but no, there's a lot of support right now through these. So stay aware of everything that you're going through, but be mostly aware of how you're showing up in the experiences you're having. And dedicate yourself to what's important to you at this time, Pisces. You know, they want you to follow your heart. They want you to do what it is that makes you feel good and others feel good, but mostly you. You come first, right? And you know what? When you're you're applying energy through an overflowing cup, where you have enough to give, you start to see a lot of positive things happening. And I feel this is that positive wave that is coming in, is through you, is you sharing from that overflowing cup, right? So love is definitely your superpower. So stay connected to this vibration and frequency, and know that there are blessings and miracles taking place. And I'm seeing a lot of droplets of gold droplets in your life. And these droplets are opening a perspective or a view of the world that is a little bit more loving. And I feel these droplets are droplets that you have been pouring out into the world that are now coming back to you. So there's something here happening full circle, Pisces. And again, when you're in an experience of the moon, sometimes this is just deep reflection. This is something that is being mirrored back to you. And it is mirroring back to you because it's something that Spirit wants you to know about yourself. So what is that for you, Pisces? What is something that you have recently learned about yourself? And because you know this and you're aware of it now, you can change it. You can elevate it. Like, you can do whatever you want here. So we are going to pull a soul mirror oracle. This energy is going to act like a mirror reflecting back to you. So we're going to see what is being reflected back to you right now. All right, so Pisces, we are getting for you receptivity. How is your receptivity? Is it dissatisfied or is it grateful? Some of you might be resonating with the image on this card. So let's see what it is that they're wanting to share through receptivity. All right, so align with the forces of receptivity and gratitude to become a conduit for your divine nature. The more you receive, the more that you can give, and the cycle of abundance continues. Receptivity and gratefulness are the spiritual anchors that secure the vessel of your life to the shores of abundance. To be receptive is to allow the divine to pour its blessings into the cup of your being with open hands and an open heart. Open yourself with loving gratitude to receive everything that the world has to offer in alignment with who you are. When you surrender to the flow of receiving from the universe, you welcome the abundant gifts of signs, symbols, synchronicities, and opportunities. Trust that this process is perfect. Allowing yourself to receive reflects that you are willing to honestly give from your truth. This is our eternal cycle, the path to complete freedom and the raising of collective consciousness. So if we are all operating from our own truth and love, the power of creation will flourish and mold into the physical world that our inner beings innately desire. Walk your path and find its wondrous gifts of internal learning, growth, and healing. Live a life where every breath is a prayer of thanksgiving and every step is an affirmation of trust. Now, I do have some reflection prompts for you today, so feel free to write these down and use them. How can you cultivate a mindset of gratitude and recognize the blessings and gifts in your life, even in the face of challenges? What steps can you take to let go of any negative attitudes or beliefs that prevent you from fully embracing gratitude and actively seek out opportunities to express thanks and appreciation? So, Spirit is encouraging you to have some sort of gratitude practice in your day-to-day life, to genuinely show up and be grateful and thankful for everything you currently have in your life experience. So that is your message through the soul mirror. And we are going to now close and seal your reading off with an angel number. Now, I don't know if any of you had a jump scare recently. I'm seeing somebody that got freaked out. Maybe you saw a mouse, a spider, or something that like kind of made you jump. And again, this could have been that, sleep where we fall or trip, but I'm definitely seeing some sort of a jump scare that keeps coming through for you. So you'll have to share with me how that's coming in. So your angel number here is 111. You might have seen this number already. So motivation is going to be your superpower. You have the strength to make decisions in your life. So they want you to be intentional with the decisions that you make. You are connected to your purpose. There's a connection to your purpose and you're feeling it and sensing it already. You are open to opportunities. So these opportunities, you're going to feel them. You're going to sense them before they come in, and then you're going to recognize them. Trust what you're feeling, especially around these opportunities, and don't let the fear get in the way. And some of you might be resonating with the oranges, the coral colors here in this angel. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. Hey everyone, guess what? My sister-in-law Katomi has done it again. We have this beautiful magic intention box available now. We've only got a limited supply of these boxes. We are so excited to unbox this for you today. So Katomi, share with us what all of these are in the box. So I'm going to pull this out. We've got this beautiful little bracelet. So share with us what that is.
This is manifestation bracelet. It will help you go through it next year.
So next year we are entering the year of the fire horse. So that's the theme of this box. And here, what do we have?
This is a purifying salt.
Purifying salt.
Yes.
And then we also have a little gift and more little goodies in here. We've got instructions on how to use this box. And Katomi has put together this beautiful magic intention candle here as well. So it comes with a stone that is consecrated after you light this candle, and you can actually carry this stone around with you. The candles do come in a variety of colors, and it's a surprise what color you actually get. And we're super excited about this, so make sure that you secure yours today before they're all gone, because Katomi sells out really quick. Last year they were gone and we got tons of emails for more, so make sure you grab them now while you can.